Hello friends and my dear students. Today I am going to discuss how to apply conditions in Python. So as you know, every programming language has how to apply the conditions while creating the program. Likewise, in Python, we also apply conditions. Like other languages, over here, as we know, the indentation of the statement should be kept in mind. So here, while creating the conditions, we'll have to look into the indentation. So without wasting time, we move to our presentation. Then later, we'll move to Python. So here, what is a condition? The first question arises, what is the condition? So as you know, a condition is a phrase which can be either true or false. So this phrase should be either true or false. This is called a condition. For example, if it is Sunday, then I'll play cricket. So there is a condition. I will play cricket only when the day is Sunday. Any other day, I'll not play cricket. So if this is Sunday, so this is the condition. Okay. Likewise, if she is singing, then I'll dance. So again, there is a condition. I will dance only when she sings. Otherwise, I'll not sing. I'll sit at home and see or watch the movie or watch TV. So here, she is singing is a condition. And depending on the condition, the next statement will be or statement is executed. Like I'll dance. So over here, if she sings, then I'll dance. So here, this is a condition. If you want to see me dancing, it means there is a condition I will only dance when she sings. And the condition. So conditions can be like, if it is a Sunday, then I'll play cricket. Whether age of the person is in a certain age or certain age criterion. So age could be confined to a condition. You maybe take age as condition, like age is greater than equals to 20, age is greater than equals to 60, age is less than 5, age is less than 10. So here age can also be incorporated in condition. If you want to find out the biggest one out of the three integers, over here you will have to check the integers which is the largest. So again, there is a condition because you want to check which one out of three is the largest. So this is the condition. Whether employee satisfies the condition to get the bonus. So maybe in the company there is a certain criteria under which employee gets the bonus. So if means condition, if employee satisfies the criterion, only then the employee can get the bonus. Whether triangle is possible or, again, you are given some angles, so you will have to check. So this is again a condition, means out of the given angles, whether triangle, making of the triangle or building of the triangle is possible or not. So again, there is a condition, so you will have to check all the angles, okay, whether triangle is possible or not. Similarly, if the triangle is possible, then what kind of triangle is this? So again, a condition. If the triangle is possible, now tell the type of the triangle. So again, there is condition. So every language, in every programming language, a condition is framed using relational operators and the logical operators. So relational operator, what are the relational operators? Like greater than, as we have discussed already, greater than equals to, less than equals to, not equals to, equals to. So these are the relational operators. And what are the logical operators? So over here, logical operators, when you are going to combine multiple conditions into one or single statement, then logical operators are required to frame a condition. So what is the syntax of condition in Python? So over here you see the syntax: if, then condition. So angular brackets, you don't have to put these brackets. This is a way how you can put the condition. So you don't have to put angular brackets, but putting colon in the end of the condition is mandatory. And then as soon as you press enter, the cursor automatically comes on a proper column, which makes the indentation possible, because as soon as you press enter, the statements to be executed under this condition will occupy some indent, and these statements should be inside the scope of the condition. So if you see, after the condition there is a colon, and the statement has left some columns like 1, 2, maybe 3. So after 2 columns, the statement to be executed can be given. So the column, at least the gap or the margin or the indent should be of 1 column from the left margin. But you can take 2, you can take 3, but all should be consistent, means same indentation. All the statements should begin with the same indentation. For example, over here A is an identifier, and here this is a condition. Condition is what? If the value of A is greater than 999, only then it will print more. So over here you will observe that the indent of this statement is the third column. So this statement is inside the condition scope. So means if the value of A is greater than 999, then the subsequent statement, that is print, will print more, because this will be executed only when this condition is true. So this way we can apply the condition in Python. Over here, when you apply a condition, so when condition is satisfied, a block of instructions given under the condition will be executed. So block of the instruction should begin with some specific indentation, and this indentation should leave at least 1 column from left margin, or you can take more columns gap, maybe 2, 3 or 4, or tab columns. So but this statement, number of statements which you want to get executed under one condition should be should begin with the same column. So over here, if you see a new code block, body of an if, etc., means this block, the block of if any. Over here, the block of 3 statements, 1, 2 and 3. It starts with indentation and ends with the first indent, means the statement begins from this indentation, this statement begins from this indentation, this statement begins from the same indentation. So here there are three statements which have been started from the same indentation. It means if this condition is satisfied or true, these three statements will be executed. And over here, see the statement print over. So this statement is not under this condition, as this begins from the same column from if statement is started. So if and print over begin from the same column, so they are on the same indentation. So these three statements are under if, but this statement are on equal priority. So means after if, this statement will be executed if this condition is false. So if this condition is false, control will come to this statement directly. So in our examples, we'll be using two white spaces. You can take one, but it depends. I'll take two, you can take three, or tab. So it depends on the user, but indentation should leave at least one column from the left margin. See here, minimum number of white spaces required in indentation is 1. So if you put one column indentation, it works. If you take two columns indentation, works. If you take the tab indentation, works. So if you want to see through this program, I'll show you. Say the value of A is 1000. If A greater than 999, and so as soon as you press enter key, it automatically comes to the, the indent given by the interpreter. But this is not the hard and fast rule. You can change the indentation position. So over here, this is the fourth column, but you can take first column, second column, and from third column I am going to print. So my indentation begins from third column. So at least two columns gap I am taking for indentation. Print more than required. So these three statements are written on same indentation, and over here I am writing this statement beyond the indentation, or it means this statement is not under condition. So under this condition, only these three statements are coming, whereas print over this statement is out of the scope of this condition. So if you run this program, first you save it. First program. So it gives more than required over, means the condition is satisfied. So it will execute all these three statements, and after execution of these three statements, the control will come out of the condition scope. And if you want to change the value, like if I take 999 and if I run it, and this time it will give you different output, because 999 is not greater than 999, and that is why it is giving over. Okay, this way you can apply the condition. In this example, if you see here, it is asking type the answer in capital letters. It means what? It means it is taking one input, and that input is about the word, and word should be in capital letter. So if you enter Rajasthan, and if it is in caps or in capital letters, then it will say correct. And if you give another one, it will not print correct. For example, so I'll uh, do it on Python. Yes, print, enter answer in caps. From here to here, I am making this comment, and enter the largest state of India. If S is equal to Rajasthan, condition is over, and colon, print correct. Okay, so when you enter the largest state, then it will print correct. And if you enter any other state other than Rajasthan, it will print nothing. So run it. Sorry, double equal. If S equals to Rajasthan, the largest state of India, I say Rajasthan, then it will print correct. And if I run it again, and this time I give another state, say MP, it will give nothing. So it is clear, when the state is not Rajasthan, it doesn't print anything. Otherwise, it prints correct. Hope this is clear to you. Now next. This time I am taking an example. The example is you will have to have the age of the candidate and print if if he or she is eligible for voting or can get the driving license. And if the age criteria is minimum age is 18, so if the age is above and equals to 18, then uh, the candidate is eligible for voting and can get driving license. If the age is below 18, nothing will happen. Okay, so see it here, and I'm taking to you Python. Okay, I'm taking to you in this, and this time I'm taking age, enter. So it should be integer, age, and if this time this is not required, so I'm making it comment. Checking whether age is equals to 18, and this is not required here. And if I run and see, run, so it will ask for age. If I give 18, then it will print you are eligible to vote and can get driving license. And if I rerun it and give value or age other than or below 18, for example 17, it will print nothing. So this shows this, if the condition is satisfied, means the age is above and equals to 18, only then it will print you are eligible and can get the driving license. The next is over here, as we have seen that in previous examples I have not used else, but else is a part which is optional, we can use. It means if the condition is not satisfied, the control automatically goes in search of else statement. But else, if else is not there, there is no problem at all. It goes to the statement whichever out of the conditional scope. But over here, if you are using if and along with if you use its supplementary statement like else, then if the condition is false, then the control comes to the else automatically. So over here, if you see this program, if you enter the largest state of India, suppose you give Rajasthan, it will print correct. And if you don't give Rajasthan, then it will give the answer that it is Rajasthan. So when you run this program, and while running the program, you if you give Rajasthan, it will say correct. And next time if you run, and in place of Rajasthan, if you give MP, now the condition is false. So S is not equals to MP for output 2. Since S is not equals to MP, it will come to it is Rajasthan. So it will print Rajasthan here. So this way we can use if else. In the same program which I have done just 2 minutes before, over here I'll use else along with age. So moving to our program, else, this time I'm using else, indentation, you will have to wait for 18 minus age years to vote. To get the driving license. So this time I'm using else. So run it, then we'll see the output. So this time if you give age 18, it will show you you are eligible to vote and can get driving license. And if you run it again, and this time if you give age below 18, say 13, it will show you you will have to wait for 5 years to vote and to get the driving license. So in this program I have used else along with if. So if you're using if and you want to use else also, so if this condition becomes false, the control will come to else directly, and if this condition is satisfied, then these two statements will be printed or executed. So else is optional. If you want to give, you can give, and if you want to omit it, you can omit it. So let's move to the next statement. So if you want to combine the conditions and if you want to nest the condition, then we'll have to use logical operator, that is and how to nest the condition we'll see in our next program or in next video. So I'll discuss only how to use if and else in this video, and the of next concept of this condition we'll discuss in a later video. So if you understood the concept, kindly share and subscribe, and if you have not subscribed the channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you get the notification as and when any new video is uploaded. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.